What is up once again, EOS Nation? Welcome to take two of the Hot Sauce number 192, presented on Friday, March 24th. We had some audio issues. Thank you for your understanding and thank you for coming back again for the second try. The EOS Hot Sauce is the longest running news show in the EOS ecosystem and the only place where you can get all the weekly EOS news and updates in less than 25 minutes. Looks like the people in the chat are confirming the audio is working. We are good to go. Let's do it. My name's Stefan. I'm one of the co-founders of EOS Nation. We're one of the top blog producers in the game, and I'm excited to be your host for today. We've got some great updates for you. We're talking EOS Network Ventures pledging $20 million for the EOS EVM. We're talking multi-chain partnership for the EOS network. The staff at ENF are very busy this week. They're hitting up all the blockchain conferences. We're talking Blockchain Week in Paris, Game Developers Conference in San Francisco, and a couple events in Washington, D.C. Pomelo Season 5 just wrapped up. We'll be reminding you guys to enable your trust bonus. We're talking ENF Operations Health Report, Leap 4.0 upgrade that's coming up. Be Your Own Bank article by Yves. We've also got some Telegraph influencer NFTs that you can pick up. And of course, the EOS Community Poker Tournament going on this weekend, Sunday, March 26th, 8 p.m. Eastern. So let's get into the news. Breaking news, EOS Network Ventures is making a formal commitment to invest $20 million directly into EOS EVM and GameFi projects. In addition, to being by far the fastest EVM, EOS EVM will also have the most funding available for builders. EOS is officially open for business. Yes, we love to see it. CoinDesk picked up this story, published a nice article on there for the entire crypto space to see. And other big EOS EVM news just released 2 days ago. The EOS EVM is now code complete. This is the first milestone on the roadmap to launch, with testnet slotted for March 27th in 3 days, and the mainnet beta on April 14th in about 3 weeks. Stay tuned for a deep dive into the powerful architecture behind the EVM dropping this week. Exciting stuff. All right, moving on to our next story, still related to the EOS EVM. The EOS Network Foundation has partnered with MultiChain. So here we can see a tweet from MultiChain stating how the ENF is the hub for the EOS network, a leading open source platform with a suite of stable frameworks, tools, and libraries for blockchain deployments. With future partnership, the EOS EVM will be able to access the multi-chain verse, where 86 chains have been connected for cross-chain interoperability. This is great. So this is going to be enabling some flavor of IBC on the EOS EVM level, whereas on the EOS level, of course, on the Antelope blockchain protocol, we all know that inter-blockchain communication between Antelope networks was enabled a while back. So really opening up all the doors and gates from the EOS network, from the EOS EVM, to be able to connect to a large number of other networks. Very exciting stuff. Here we see an article on the EOS Network Foundation blog that shares a bit of the perspective from the ENF on why this partnership is important. And so here we can see that MultiChain is the world's leading cross-chain protocol. It enables seamless cross-chain swaps for thousands of tokens and greatly expands the reach of the EOS EVM ecosystem. MultiChain is positioned as a decentralized cross-chain router to address the clear need for distinct and diverse blockchains to communicate with one another. The leader in the cross-chain sector, MultiChain boasts a constantly growing family of EVM and non-EVM chains, currently 66 of them, and deployed bridges, over 2,900 bridges. How is that even possible? MultiChain envisions being the ultimate router for Web3 and is constantly innovating at the frontier of cross-chain interoperability. In addition, MultiChain also powers the seamless data or message transmission across any chains by any call, enabling the building of cross-chain dApps. Yes, sir, love to hear it. What makes MultiChain unique? It's non-custodial, offers no slippage swaps, and is a multi-chain router. And of course, this is a big catalyst for GameFi. So very cool. If you want to check out the article or any other stories we're talking about this week, of course, you can check it out in the show notes below. We've also added a little description of what we're talking about today in the show notes below. Hat tip to ChatGPT for helping us with that description. All right. Blockchain events this week are on fire. Hey, thanks, Andrew. Apparently, I'm not saying too many ums this week. All right, we've got, like I said, a bunch of events. Here we have a tweet about Paris Blockchain Week. We've got Yves La Rose, CEO of the EOS Network Foundation. We got Patty Fisher being there as well, Chief Marketing Officer. Big heavy hitters being in Paris right now, representing all of us. Here we can see a couple of photos from the event. We can see here Yves looking good, talking about EOS at the event. And here we can see a fancy looking dinner, lots of conversations, lots of engaged people. I'm sure many partnerships and potential collaborations are in the progress right there. Of course, Yves is also part of a panel on the future of NFT gaming and the metaverse at Paris Blockchain Week. That panel happened yesterday. I don't think it was live streamed, although I'm sure the video will be up eventually. Yves is going to be alongside a bunch of other heavy hitters in the crypto space. Great to see EOS being represented there. And here we've got Zaisan Global, of course, helping with the EOS representation at all these events, tweeting about sharing a picture of the stage, although not a pretty good picture we can see here. Yves with the Yves with his ponytail there up on stage, talking EOS EVM. You can see everyone looking at Yves. Love it, love it. Great picture. All right, moving on to another continent, to San Francisco, the official game developers conference going on right now. And the ENF sent even more heavy hitters to that conference. We've got Zach Gall, Chief Communications Officer, Bart Wyatt, Chief Technology Officer, and Areg, Director of Engineering, representing us out there. Of course, I'm sure EOS EVM is a big talk. Of course, this new $20 million investment from the EOS Network Ventures into EOS EVM, into specifically GameFi projects on the EOS EVM, I'm sure is being promoted heavily at this conference, and I'm sure attracting the attention of many devs and GameFi projects in the Web3 space. So that's great to see. What else do we have here? Oh, we got a couple pictures of the, this is in DC. Yeah, messed up my tabs here. We've got the Blockchain Summit 2023 in Washington, D.C. We got Valerie Sindal from the Digital Marketing Director from the ENF, representing us out there. Here we can see some pictures of the event. And Valerie and Virginia are also representing the EOS community at the International Women of Blockchain event, also going on in Washington, D.C. today. So today on March 24th, Friday, we've got Paris, that event is live. We've got San Francisco, the event is live, and this event is live in Washington. So lots of action this week. I'm sure everyone from the ENF is making great connections, talking EOS EVM, making potential partnerships. So speaking of these potential partnerships, and of course it takes a long time because these partnerships, there's a lot of coordination, etc. Here we've got Upland, the leading GameFi project on EOS, and one of the leading GameFi projects in all of crypto, just announced the Upland hackathon for 2023, and this is in partnership with the EOS Network Foundation. So calling all developers, blockchain enthusiasts, gamers, and anyone who loves stacks of cash and the jingle of UPX coins. The Upland hackathon is here, bringing not one, not two, but 3 hackathon tracks, each offering serious prizes and opportunities to bring unique experiences into Upland. Let's click this link. Let's see what this is all about. What are the tracks here? Hackathon tracks. We've got the FIFA World Cup track. Awesome. 10K USD top prize. Innovation track, another 10K top prize, 5K runner up, and design track. So lots of opportunities for people to build in the Upland metaverse and contribute to one of the greatest GameFi projects in all of crypto. All right, moving on to Pomelo Season 5, just wrapped up a couple hours ago. Thank you to everyone who participated. Congratulations to all the grant owners that were able to raise some funds from donations and from the Pomelo matching pool. That's great. However, it's not just because donations are closed doesn't mean there's nothing you can do to continue to add more impact to support the projects you love. So I'm just going to remind you guys to boost your trust bonus. So here we can see I'm logged into my account. We go to the profile. We can see all my nice NFT badges. But here, if you go to the trust bonus tab, you can increase the impact of your donations. And this, even if you've already done your donations, of course, donations are closed, you can still get in here, increase your trust bonus, and amplify the impact that your donations will have on the projects you support. So here we can see I've got all of them except Weibo, which I was not able to make an account, so I cannot verify my Weibo account, but that's still 55% more impact for my donations when applied to the matching pool. So very important. And really, this is a great Cybele defense feature, right? So if there's fake accounts trying to Cybele attack Pomelo, the more real accounts we have amplifying their impact via trust bonus, the lower the impact of the Cybele attackers will be, and the higher the impact of all of us, real committed EOS users, will have in order to make sure those matching funds are distributed to the best projects in the ecosystem. Of course, harvest.pomelo.io, still lots of fun things going on there. We've got some crafting available. There's still some season 5 NFTs you can pick up, but most importantly, join this contest. Promote the fact that we're doing a Pomelo astronaut ordinal mission in the next few weeks, and you can win yourself some Pomelo astronauts. Speaking of the ordinal mission, here, if you go to ord.pomelo account on EOS, you can see all of the Pomelo astronauts that have been sent to the ordinal mission. These guys are just right here waiting for the mission to blast off. We'll be sending them to the Bitcoin ordinals, to the Bitcoin blockchain, converting them into NFTs on Bitcoin ordinals, and we're gonna be having some fun with that. Maximum 2 per account, and there are limited spaces available. I think we're doing maximum 100, so there's still plenty of space available right now, but yeah, so send your astronauts over and join us on the mission to the Bitcoin ordinals planet. All right, let's check out the live chat. What's going on? Is the audio working? Yes, the audio is working. I'm not saying too many ums. Excellent. And yeah, thanks everyone, Catherine and Andrew, for being in there in the chat on this take number 2 for the hot sauce number 192. Like, retweet, subscribe, do all the things, support the hot sauce. Thank you very much. Also, thank you very much to everyone who supported the hot sauce in the Pomelo season 5. We had something like 80 some donors, raised a couple $1,000s, which is great. So thank you very much for all that support. We love making the show, and yeah, we hope to continue doing it for a long time with your support. Of course, we're running our weekly bounty block contest for rewarding people who help us spread the word on social media. All right, moving on to the ENF Program and Operations Health Report. So, of course, these reports give us a snapshot into the status of the variety of projects that ENF is working on. They provide high-level insight into important initiatives across EOS, including inter-blockchain communication, the Haifa DAO, the Marketplace dashboard, Wallet Plus SDKs, and more. Health scorecards detail the current status of various milestones, highlights and accomplishments, upcoming activities, and more. So here we can see the actual report. We can see an overview of the March/April releases. We see a bunch of complete here, a couple yellow, one yellow, one red. And here we can see the project health scorecard. So going over all of the projects that the ENF is currently working on and being able to see at a glance the status. So we got a bunch of green, some yellow, a few reds. And if you're curious about more details for this project, of course, you can scroll down further and see these, these more details for each of these reports. So really, if you're interested in some of these projects, learning more about the progress, definitely check out the health report. All right, some more big news released just less than 24 hours ago. Leap version 4.0 release candidate 2 has just been released following an internal release of release candidate 1. This upgrade to the Antelope protocol features increased performance with multi-threading, reduced latency and faster block propagation, more control and visibility around state and history data. And here, of course, there's a link directly to the GitHub release notes. And like I said here, this release focuses on optimizing node performance, improving block propagation, scheduling future snapshots, adding read-only transactions, and improving performance of EVM-related functions. Excellent, good to hear. All right, moving on to some, not necessarily EOS news, but Yves La Rose, director of the ENF, published an article on Blockworks called Be Your Own Bank, talking a bit about the failures in the US banking system that we've seen over the last few weeks, and more importantly, how that has impacted on-chain assets, specifically the price of stable coins. Although they've recovered now, it was kind of a hairy weekend 2 weekends ago when all of this madness started happening. And Yves kind of highlights this and the impacts that this will have on the future of the crypto industry. So not too long, good little article. Nice to see Yves getting out there, getting exposure. Although not mentioning any specific crypto, whether it be EOS or Bitcoin or anything like that, just kind of keeping it more high level. Finally, Yves, some more Yves action here. As you may remember, Cointelegraph published its list of the top 100 crypto influencers. Yves came in at number 46, which is awesome. This was a great surprise to Yves, to everyone at the ENF, and to everyone in the EOS community, actually. Cointelegraph did not coordinate with anyone for that. That's really their independent rankings, which is great to see. So this proves that, you know, the ENF is doing great work, spreading the story of the new EOS to the wider crypto sphere, and, you know, Cointelegraph recognizing this. And, you know, although this is Yves' face on there, really it can represent all of the EOS community. So that's great. Buy now, $100. Okay, price has gone up. You could, if you want to pick up one of these NFTs, they are on the Polygon blockchain, but you can buy very quickly with the credit card. I bought some actually a couple of days ago. They were only $6 back then. So I don't know, the price went up. Maybe it's because the first 10 were cheaper. I don't know. Yeah, $11 up to 22, 220, I guess. It looks like the price goes up. Anyways, so just wanted to highlight that. I think that's pretty cool. And finally, our last story of the day, the EOS Community Poker Tournament for Public Goods is going on this weekend, March 26th, on Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Pull up, you know, get comfortable on Sunday night. Pull up the Poker Now platform on whatever device, mobile, Windows, Mac, whatever it is. You can join us, play some poker, free to enter. All you need is to be part of the EOS Community Discord and have an EOS account. There's a form to fill out that you can fill out, and then send me a DM on Discord to let me know you want to play, and then that's it. And then on Sunday I'll send you some links, I'll send you your invite code, and then we're gonna get in there and play some poker. There's a ton of prizes up for grabs, prizes that you can keep yourself, like NFTs, Pomelo astronaut coins, pop tokens, party crackers, grand collectibles, artifacts, all that good stuff that you can keep for yourself, and also some EOS prizes that you can donate to a qualifying Pomelo Season 5 grant. So we're doing this tournament, you know, as a community building activity, get the EOS community together, but also to support our public goods and to support our grant owners. So if you're a grant owner of a Pomelo project, we definitely invite you to join the tournament. And if you win some of this EOS, you can allocate it to your own grant. So there you go. That's gonna wrap it up for today. Let me just, yeah. So thank you everyone. for tuning in for yet another exciting week of news in the EOS ecosystem. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being part of the EOS community. And until next week, let's keep it spicy and go EOS.